for the shot.
Poole against Curry. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Washington trailing. Here's Kispert. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. And here's Curry for 3. Offensive rebound. Kleber finds Hardaway. The 3 from Curry. Buries it from 3.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Now here's Poole. And it's good for 2. Poole's got 6 points.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Curry passes to Williams. Outside Hardaway. The 3. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Pass to Curry. Launches it. Pure from 3-point range. Curry's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Curry will absolutely light you up from the corners. Anywhere on the floor, he's dangerous, but the corners, that's his sweet spot.
Poole from long range. On target from range.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Mavericks ahead. They're up by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
It was pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. Deni Avdija out there with Mike Muscala. And then it's Landry Shamet, then it's DeLon Wright, and it's Kuzma in at the 3.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting, but there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Avdija, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It'll go on Maxi Kleber. Well, Deni Avdija was born in Israel, where we don't see many NBA players hail from, Doris.
No, B.A., definitely a rare sight. He is just the 4th player from Israel since 2010 to debut in the NBA. This is why we love the game. It has such a worldwide reach.
Irving for 3. Washington with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Kuzma finds Muscala. Right with the ball. Avdija passes to Kuzma. Muscala down low. Defended by Holmes. And Muscala gets it to go.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Here's Curry. The rebound by Shamet.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Here's Muscala. Excellent D there from Holmes.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, absolutely an offensive focal point is Luka Doncic, a high usage rate, but he said, quote, it's basketball. This is my work. It's amazing. Every night I step on the court, it's fun for me. Brian, he loves it so much. He said in the past, quote, I couldn't live without this game. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Kleber with a screen. Curry against Wright. Tries it from the top of the key. The rebound by Muscala. For Washington, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. To the middle. Curry with with a steal. Yep, that one goes. Curry's got 8 points.
I think he's adding more toughness to his game. And it's great to see Seth Curry stick with it and finish strong.
Pass to Shamet. On the wing, Kuzma. Now Muscala. Shot clock at 6. Hauled in by Curry. You know, one place this Wizards team has been very effective is in the restricted area.
Well, that's the coveted shot in the NBA, to consistently score deep inside that painted area. The Wizards know high percentage looks, and they really get after it on the interior.
Here's Shamet. Avdia, good. 6 points for him.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Hardaway. Off target from three-point range. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. That ties it up. Shamet's got 5 points now this quarter. Timeout called. The Mavericks. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Powell, he's checked in for Holmes. Williams comes in for Kleber. Green's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Doncic has subbed in for Curry. A nice shot by Doncic.
The defense has to know they're going to get a steady diet of three-point shooting from Luka. You must contest.
Poole with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Here's Coulibaly. Can't get it to drop. Green with the defensive effort. Pass to Williams. Now here's Green. For 3, Hardaway. They get it back. The kick out to Williams. From the arc. Williams knocks down the 3.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Kispert, the pass to Gafford. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Nice move. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And what can you say about Luka Doncic that has not already been said? Here's a guy in his mid-20s and a perennial MVP candidate.
His career is off to an extraordinary start. He's drawn comparisons to the legends of the game, and like so many of the greats, BA, he is a one of one. The ability to command the game from all aspects is truly something to behold.
That's good from Doncic. And we've heard players asking for more clarity and accountability from the officials. Grant, you think they have a point?
Well, players often ask refs to explain calls, so they also want some clarity from the league whether the refs got it right. And that information oftentimes can help them make the proper adjustments moving forward.
Jones finds Poole to win the run. Mavericks with a rebound. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. Green for 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Poole outside. Oh, what an effort by Poole!
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Irving's got 7.
Unbelievable release from Kyrie. Boy, shot ready on the catch.
Poole outside. Poole gets it in close. There's 39 seconds left in the second. Irving for 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Poole for 3. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now. Here's Doncic. He's got 10. There's 18 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Throws it up high. the stuff.
How about the ups of Dwight Powell? He's making these lobs look easy.
Pass to Koulibaly. With 1 on the clock. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks earning this break in the action, up 10. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. Back after this. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. One of the stories here, Jordan Poole. Man, is he getting it done today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Green out there with Grant Williams, and it's Powell in at the 5. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half.
Yeah, Kyle Kuzma, we think of him as a scorer, but that was a tough target to miss, wide open.
One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
And the Wizards on the break. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
The Mavericks leading. Doncic left side. And Gafford with the block. Washington has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. There's the drive, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Dwight Powell. And every year, a question that's frequently asked: does Dallas have the right mix of players around Luka Doncic?
And B.A., this is a hot topic of conversation around the league. Luka Doncic is a ball-dominant player who's been absolutely brilliant throughout the start of his NBA career. But it requires a certain level of player around him. You've got to have guys who play defense at a high level and who can make perimeter shots.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Poole against Irving. Pass to Doncic. And out of bounds, the Wizards will take it. Washington trailing. Jones in the post, guarded by Doncic. Jones' his shot is good.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
For Dallas, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Irving for 3. The rebound by the Wizards.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And there's the foul. It's on Grant Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And now around 2 minutes going by in this half.
I tell you, you've got to love the energy and effort by Powell right now contesting shooters.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Dallas no good that time either. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for Washington. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Irving. They grab their own miss. Oh, and look at Williams clean up the mess.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, the Wizards are building. Coach Wes Unseld Jr. said the biggest triumph isn't found in win-loss record. It's knowing that we're growing in the right direction, finding joy and purpose in what we do. He said you can feel the collective spirit, you can see our connectivity, which means we're on the right track. That's something we can be proud of.
All right, Allie, thanks. Gafford lays it up and banks it in. Here's Doncic. 13 points in the game. Outside Irving. Doncic against Jones. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. And the Wizards making a change here. Avdia's checked in. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Coulibaly. Green covering. They get the rebound. Pass to Coulibaly. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Dallas has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks with some changes. Jones comes in for Williams. And Hardaway is subbed in for Irving.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Doncic. Here's the 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Avdia. And yep, it's good. Avdia's got 8.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
2 minutes.
Green with the ball. Doncic on the wing, defended by Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Jones against Doncic. Dallas no good that time either.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
And that one's good. Poole.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Here's Green. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
He misses the free throw. And the Mavericks making a change here. Holmes is checked in. The Wizards making a switch here. And he's good on the second. The Wizards have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Here's Poole. No good off the back of the rim.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Hardaway, the pass to Jones.
Wizards foul. Denny Avdia. First personal foul. Third team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks, Derek Jones Jr.
And the first one at the line is good. Jones hits them both. And it's Poole with the ball for the Washington Wizards. 6-point game. Kispert, the pass to Poole. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
And Doncic launches from deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
This guy is an absolute machine. Luka Doncic keeping his foot on the gas and giving the defense everything they can handle.
Avdia from outside. Hardaway grabs the board. Dallas has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
That one misses.
Ask any of the elite defenders in the NBA, and they'll tell you Doncic is one of the toughest to guard. He's got size. He's got skill. He can get downhill. He mixes his pace. So much to contend with when you're dealing with Luka Doncic.
Hardy, he's checked in for Green. Kuzma's checked in for Washington. Wright comes in for Poole. Now the Wizards in transition. Kuzma, that's good.
When your teammate makes a steal, your first thought is, I'm sprinting the floor. Kyle Kuzma does just that.
Lets the 3 fly. Oh, with the clock running down, he nails a big shot.
Big shot taker, big shot maker.
The Wizards.
Woo!
51.
That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. Washington has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. So on the floor for the Wizards, we've got Mike Muscala. Landry Shamet is out there with DeLon Wright. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Avdia in at the 4 slot.
Seth Curry gives testament to the fact that you do not have to be drafted to find your way to being an integral part of teams. This guy is a tremendous basketball player.
Now here's Hardaway. 3-pointer. That one is off.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
Team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Landry Shamet taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Kispert's checked in for Muscala. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
And here is Irving. Takes the 3. He can't get it to go.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point. Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Jones, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Left side Irving. Looking to get back on track. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Wright attacking, and the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Left side Irving. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Fires the 3. The Mavericks rebound. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Knocks down the long J.
Well, that's about playing at a quick pace. Seth Curry gets ahead of the defender and goes right up with it.
It's Shamet on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. Outside Curry. Outside Irving. The 3 is up. Kispert grabs a miss.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. 14 points there, the largest margin of the game. And he makes it.
Well, as reliable as it gets from the mid-range. Seth Curry very good at finding those opportunities in those spaces.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Different look for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Williams. Kleber comes in for Jones. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Curry. Now here's Kuzma. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Can't get it to fall. It's stolen by Poole. And a fast break now for the Wizards. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And it's Doncic missing. The Wizards have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. Pass to Gafford. Shoots over Powell. Here's Coulibaly. And another shot. And finished off by Gafford as he lays it in.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Irving against Poole. Jacks up a 3. Kicks it to Doncic. Launches a 3. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the 4th, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Outside Irving. Pass to Hardaway. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
You see the offensive force that is Kyrie Irving. Sometimes it's a scoring. Right there, it's just passing.
Over to the left wing. Now here's Gafford. Powell with a steal. Outside Irving. And they doubled up Irving. And here's Hardaway. Takes a three. Jones grabs the board. And out of bounds. The Mavericks will take it.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Holmes, he's checked in for Powell. Jones comes in for Kleber. Hardy, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Curry in for Luka Doncic. There's a screen. Pass to Holmes. Now here's Curry. Can't get it to go. 5 for 11 in the game now.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Mavericks.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Luka Doncic.
He was just everywhere for them on both ends, really, just showing a lot of aggressiveness and intensity.
So it's Washington now, trailing by 17. Davis with it. He's picked up by Jones. Davis misses.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Hardaway, the pass to Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Here's Shamet. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here.
Landry Shamet. First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
9 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Hardaway. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Make sure you get home safely.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Luka, you played well tonight, and your team got the win. Those two usually go together, but what else made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Team defense goes a long way. Thanks, Luka.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in as New Balance presents our player of the game, Luka Doncic.
.2K Sports brings you the NBA on a Friday afternoon. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. So the opening lineup for the Suns. The big three for the Suns all on the floor. Booker and Beal as the guards, and KD at the 4. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. And for Charlotte, the wingmen, Rozier and Miller. Williams is out there with Washington, and it's Ball in at point. And on paper, at least, Richard, this game is a mismatch, but on any given night, I mean, you just never know.
That's exactly it, Kevin. And while the underdog is extra motivated, the better teams sometimes let their guard down. That's a recipe for disaster.
And it's the Suns to start out. Durant way outside. And Rozier pulls it down. And there's the pass to Ball. Washington with this screen on Durant. Ball no good. And it's Phoenix's ball. And KD the bucket on the assist by Booker. KD's got the first points up on the board here for Phoenix. Ball, the bounce pass. Back to Williams. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Here's Booker. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Durant with the steal. And here's the break. Booker against Ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Booker is so active on offense, which really forces the D to act with aggression at times.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Free throw good, Booker. Oh, Richard, the speed with which Devin Booker has accumulated points in his career is absolutely stunning.
Yeah, he's the 6th youngest player to hit 12,000 career points, and trust me, that list has Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant. I mean, this guy is a true natural scorer. Putting the ball in the hoop is like second nature for Devin Booker.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Williams, a screen on Booker. Ball with it, now guarded by Ayton. Williams gets the bucket.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Now here's Booker. Excellent D there from Ball. On the wing, Rozier. He's covered by Beal. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Miller finds Rozier. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. And Phoenix turns it over again. Kade Bates-Diop checked in for the Suns. Charlotte trailing.
Number 21.
Miller with the ball. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Let's get on our feet and make some noise for your Honeybee.
Booker outside. Williams against Ayton. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Charlotte. So, Greg, when you think about the Phoenix Suns, what do you think fuels them the most?
Kevin, I mean, the fact that they had a 2-0 lead in the 21 NBA Finals and lost. This team is really battling to get back to that stage. And if they do, they want to take care of business this time.
Booker up top. Rozier defending. The 8-footer. And that one drops. Booker's got 6 points.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane.
Passes it to Ball. And Ball gets double-teamed. To the paint. Here's Williams. And finished off by Williams.
A sharp pass to set up that high-percentage shot in close.
And here's Booker from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. 9 points in the game so far.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
Rozier the pass to Ball. Drills it from outside.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Gordon Hayward comes in for Miller, and Martin subbed in for Ball. Rozier looking around. A shot by Hayward, wide open. Offensive rebound. Bridges shot, good.
You just can't teach that size. Bridges has the wingspan, those broad shoulders, just a tremendous rebounder for a wing.
Here's Ayton. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Then Bridges jams it in.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
On the assist.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Pass to Durant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Richard, it's absolutely amazing what Durant can do on the floor on a consistent basis.
He's got the height and the size to play inside, the skill to run the offense. He's just a freak out there.
Line shooting 2.
That free throw missing.
One of the most accomplished players in the game. Durant's sole focus is to continue contending for titles.
Charlotte making some changes. Nick Richards comes in for Williams. And it's Ball in for Rozier. Bol. He's checked in for the Suns. Beal comes in for Devin Booker. Now here's Ball. Hayward outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. KD passes to Bates Diop. From downtown. And it's Durant missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Inside. Dives for it. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Suns ball. Substitution for the Suns. Number 10, Damian Lee.
19 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Gordon. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. Takes the 3.
And I think Bridges has some real upside defensively. He's strong, athletic, and able to guard multiple positions. And that's what every team is looking for.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Hornets lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center.
The Suns, 14.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hornets.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Here is Hayward. hasn't made one yet. The guard and off guard are Ball and Martin. Up in the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. And it's Richards in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. You know, Greg, if you look back at the Hornets' 22-23 season, there was a lot of adversity.
And that was a tough season for them all around. So many injuries. A lot of young players were forced into bigger roles, but they did get valuable experience out of it.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. The Hornets want to play with tempo. Coach Steve Clifford said offense starts with playing for the strengths of your best players. Melo Ball is a great talent with a passion for the game and a flair for playing in the open court. We want to take advantage of that. Kevin?
Yeah, makes sense. David, thanks. And the Hornets miss again. The Suns leading. Gordon inside. Fended by Hayward, and it's Gordon missing. Hayward kicks to Martin. Pass to Richards. Dishes it to Ball. Shoots the three. And Ball pulls it down.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And the basket by Gordon.
And at 7'2", Ball has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Hayward, and Hayward with the stuff.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And it's Lee, that time on the assist by Ball. Hornets trail by 4. There's the lob to Bridges. An emphatic LU jam.
Good anticipation from this crafty wingman. Bridges enjoys taking chances and going for the alley-oop.
Here's Gordon, and he gets it to go. 8 points for Eric Gordon. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone.
Assistant, Bradley Beal.
There's Ball with the three. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor. In the corner, it's Gordon. Outside, Beal. The pass to Lee. Shoots over Richards. No good from Lee.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
RJ, I've got a hypothetical for you. If we did a fantasy draft and you had the first overall pick, who would you take?
I'm going to be honest. Right now, I'm going to have to probably say Jokic, just because there's no defense that has been created that can stop his offensive game. So ultimately, it doesn't matter how good of a defender he is. But second, I'm still going with Bron.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Williams is checked in for Nick Richards. B.J. Washington comes in for Miles Bridges. Miller's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Cody Martin. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Okogie, covered by Miller. Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Passes to Rozier. Williams kicks the ball. Williams, a screen on Booker. Ball and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. RJ, the Suns have been to the playoffs 3 of the last 4 years.
Kevin, they have a star-studded roster led by Beal, Booker, and KD. They are going to be a problem in the West for years to come.
Melo Ball. 2 shots.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Rozier. Ball hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Booker. Miller grabs the miss. Charlotte's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Good on the three-point shot.
So often, LaMelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
Timeout called, the Suns.
Suns timeout. Attention fans, on the court right now is your home squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
Jalen Rozier's checked in for the Hornets. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Phoenix. Suns trail by 5. Can they get it? Excellent D there from Ball. And here is Rozier. Williams has a screen for Rozier. That's good from Williams, the assist by Rozier. Williams has got the lead up to 7 now for Charlotte.
Using good court recognition there. Rozier able to make the right play out of that pick and roll.
Basket good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside Ball. This one for 3. Off the mark, and he's 2 of 8 for the game. Here's Booker going inside. Misses from short range.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And it's Rozier missing.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Booker.
And Booker just dominates in such an effortless fashion. The game comes naturally to him.
And Ball gets double-teamed. Miller with a wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game. To the inside. Stolen by Ball. Puts up a deep 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Charlotte with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Frank Vogel. Coach, your team is down at the half. What has to change?
Well, it's still early in the game. Okay, we're a little bit out of sync offensively. We just got to get into a rhythm.
Good passes lead to good offense. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. The big 3 for the Suns, all on the floor. Booker and Beal as the guards, and KD at the 4. Then it's DeAndre 8, and it's Okogie in at the 3. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Brandon Miller was a one-and-done at Alabama. He put on numbers and put on weight. He said coming into college, I couldn't really take bumps, at least not college bumps. I know building muscle mass is key, and he's not done adding muscle and layers to his game. He says it's all about the work. That's the only way you get better. Kevin?
That's a good focus. Thanks, D.A.
Continuing to get better at facilitating Booker with a dime.
Here's Miller. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Miller's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hornets.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
The three from KD. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Over in the corner, Washington. Outside, Ball. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
And that one's good. Beal.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Hornets leading by 8. And GA for Bradley Beal. Finally a chance to contend with these Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, for so long, folks wondered how long he'd languish in a losing situation in D.C. Now he has an opportunity to play into June.
Okogie, the pass to Booker. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Ball's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. That's to Rozier. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Durant. And KD's got the ball here for the Suns. Fires for 3. No good on that one. Charlotte's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kevin Durant. Credit where credit is due. P.J. Washington is one hard-working guy on the floor. Isn't he, Greg?
He's got that greatness to him, Kevin. Values every chance he gets to affect the game. And like you said, he puts a ton of effort into his play.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Suns trail by 10. Booker up top. He's covered by Ball. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Hornets timeout call. It's T-shirt time, everyone.
Rozier. And again, the Hornets missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now, here's Rozier. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Count it. And that's now 7 points from Brandon Miller.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Here's Booker. Williams with the block. Miller dishes the ball. There's a screen by Washington. Ball no good. Suns trail by 12. For 3, Booker. A rebound by Washington.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Miller. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. And it's 9 points from Brandon Miller.
And he loves that area. Miller can cause a lot of headaches for a defense with his ability from the mid-range.
And the Suns call time here. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. Gordon Hayward comes in for Ball. And the Suns also making a change. Bates Diop's checked in. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Bridges with the board.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Now, here's Durant. 10 points, 7 rebounds. 2 assists. 2 turnovers. 2 turnovers. 2 assists. 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 2 turnov 5 points in the game. Here's Rozier. Miller kicks to Bridges. Three-pointer, Hayward, and it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Beal the pass to Booker. Good on the triple. Booker's got 16 points.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
It's Miller on the wing. Rozier against Beal. And here's Miller outside. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Bridges. Following the shot by Kevin Durant. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
It's so dangerous from that spot. Hayward doesn't need a lot of separation to get his shot off.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Okay, KD put a little extra on that one.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Out to Bridges. Hayward dishes to Bridges. Pass to Washington. 6 on the shot clock for 3. Hayward, no good that time. And so it's Charlotte sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. We'll return shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Let's go, fans.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The guard and off guard are Ball and Martin. Up to the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. And it's Richards in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Here's Ball. Devin Booker picking up that last basket.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. To the left side wing. Here's Bates Diop, defended by Bridges. In the corner, Ball with it. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
And the size Ball has poses problems for any defense, especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive. Scoring, shooting 2.
Going to the line, shooting 2.
And that one falls for Bol. You know, Greg, on a per-minute basis, Bol is one of the better rebounders and shot blockers in the NBA.
Yeah, and it's not all done on the inside. He grabs a lot of long rebounds, and he contests shots on the perimeter. This guy is more than capable out there.
Martin finds Ball. Back to Martin. On the wing, Bridges. Rebound by Okogie. Suns trail by 12. Here's Bates Diop. Kicks it out to Booker. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Charlotte making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Nick Richards. And Smith subbed in for Cody Martin. And Phoenix also making a switch. Gordon's checked in for Damian Lee. Now here's Williams, and that's a foul called on Bol. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Charlotte making a switch here. McGowan's checked in. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Williams sets a screen for Bridges. Oh, and the Williams.
I love the fact that Bridges does a little bit of everything, including passing the ball.
Timeout called the Suns.
Coming your way, man. But you gotta be live.
Martin's checked in for the Hornets. Ayton, he's checked in for Phoenix. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. Told his guys, focus up right now. Everybody needs to be on the same page out there. Let's go out there and take this game right now. Big words, guys.
Thank you, David. Now, Martin. After Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Phoenix calls timeout. And some changes here for the Hornets. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Miles Bridges. Miller comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Martin. And it's Ayton missing. Hornets leading by 16. Rozier kicks to Miller. Rozier the pass to Miller. And it's Miller getting the jam.
And when Brandon Miller puts it all together. He is going to be a problem.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And the Suns call time.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
So for the Suns, Bradley Beal's checked in for Bull. Kevin Durant comes in for Keita Bates-Diop. And Gordon subbed in for Josh Okogie.
Kevin Durant, Eric.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Now the pass to Rozier. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Pass to Miller. To the middle. Rozier against Gordon. And the basket by Rozier. Rozier's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
Durant for three. And Rozier pulls it down. And here's Charlotte. They're on a 13-5 run. Booker against Ball. Pass to Rozier. Shot clock at 6. Back to Ball. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Beal. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Now, here's Rozier. Outside Williams. Kicks it to Ball. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. KD's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Part of what makes KD an all-time We have never seen someone his size with that type of handle.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hornets?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Booker finds Durant. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Durant's got 7 points for the quarter.
What a ruthless move by Durant, dealing a big blow to the opponent's morale with that three-point answer.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Hornets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for LaMelo Ball.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Here's KD. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Smith outside. Right wing. Gordon against Bridges. He kicks it to Martin. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Charlotte no good that time either. And here are the Suns now. And Durant launches from deep. Bridges with the board. Smith surveying the D.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Second personal foul.
And he makes the first.
And the third team foul.
And so he's able to get one of two. And Booker kicks to Ayton. Puts up a three. That's good from Booker on the assist by Ayton. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, LaMelo Ball.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet
That was Skylar Cole with the singing of tonight's national anthem. Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Inside, it's Grant and Nurkic. Henderson out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Simons in at the 3. And for the Grizzlies, Morant and Smart in the backcourt. Jackson Jr. and Adams guard the paint together. And it's Bane in at the 3 slot. Facing off in this one, Brent, we've got two teams that embody team basketball.
Yeah, they preach ball movement, and you can see that by looking at their assist numbers. And when they're passing like they are, the game is much more fun and more involved for not just the players, but the fans.
And it'll be the Trailblazers off the tip. And here's Henderson. On the wing, Simons. Gets an open look and hits it.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Here's Morant. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, amazing.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Shot from the wing, and it's Simons missing.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Lillard can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And that one's good.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
Grant, when you look at the Memphis team from last year, everyone was under 30 years of age.
Yeah, and a lot of upside there. But the move this summer to bring in veteran leaders like Marcus Smart, I mean, he fits their timeline, BA, and can also balance some of that youth with experience.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him. Leave it to Morant to shock the defense like this. I mean, just putting it on a string.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Henderson, the pass to Lillard. Three-pointer off the mark. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Morant. The putback. Rebounded by Nurkic. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Henderson with it. Guarded now by Smart. Out to Lillard. Pass to Simons. Grant with it. There's the triple. Sends it home from three-point land. It's a tie ball game.
And that's something Grant has worked on, capitalizing off the catch.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Back to Morant, who is stolen by Lillard. That's good from Grant. On the assist by Lillard. Grant's got 5.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
Lillard finds Henderson. Back to Lillard. The 3-ball. Smart grabs the miss.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
He's perfect from the line this time. A few teams in the NBA take on the identity of their city. None more than the Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh, so true. I mean, grit and grind is a way of life in Memphis. And the team embraces that mantra, playing with a swagger.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. A lot of noise from Portland over the summer break, but Lillard is still here and playing for him.
Yeah, and who knows what the future holds, BA. I mean, it seems like both sides were ready to move on, but they want to make one last go of it before any transactions happen.
And the Blazers making a change here. Sharp's checked in. Now here's Henderson. No points so far. Pass to Nurkic. Now here's Simons. 6 to shoot. There's a screen by Nurkic. Here's Grant. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
1:44 left in the opening quarter. Simons with it. Will it go? The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. And it's Morant off the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down. And the game is fully in their control.
Portland calls timeout. Comes in for Henderson. 1:24 left to play in the first. Simons against Morant. Shot to stop the run. And it's Simons missing. The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. That's tipped. It's stolen by Thibault. Here's Sharp, defended by Smart. Thibault passes to Nurkic. Here's Sharp from deep. Unable to get that one. Smart against Thibault, and it's Smart missing. Portland trailing here. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
And it's Morant missing. The Trailblazers shooting 33% in the first quarter. Sharp passes to Little, and here's Nurkic. On the wing, Simons. Counted from distance. Simons has got 5 points.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Simons against Morant. Shoots over Simons. And again, Memphis no good. Outside Thibault. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Morant. Ooh, he released wasted in time, but it's off the mark. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Bane and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. Morant and Smart in the backcourt. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
And not just a volume shooter. Lillard, very accurate.
And when you talk about Matisse Thybulle, his defense obviously stands out.
One of the more elite wing defenders in the league, but what else is Matisse going to give you? He's got to knock down open shots. If he does that and it becomes reliable, so will the minutes.
And here are the Trailblazers now, following the bucket by the Grizzlies.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on to Sear Little.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
The first free throw is good. Well, the saying is defense wins championships. But in this day and age, don't you need both?
No question, B.A. You definitely do. I mean, we've seen plenty of great defenses flame out in the playoffs because they couldn't put up points. Defense alone isn't enough. You need a balance of both.
Murray's checked in for Brown. Now here's Morant. He's got 22. The quick look, no good that time. Here's Thybulle. Portland again missing. And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. They lead by 4. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Scoot Henderson left high school early to pursue his basketball dreams. He missed out on a few things along the way, but he said, I feel I moved past all that, honestly. I have one goal. Everything else can wait. People that are going to prom, they're going to be there. The toughest part is just staying my age, but also being older than I am. Brian?
Allie, you look at him, mature beyond his years. Thank you. Shot by Lillard, no good. The Grizzlies have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Bane, the pass to Morant. Back to Bane. From outside the arc. Sharp grabs the miss.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
Kept alive. Memphis shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. From the high post, and Morant with the basket on the assist from Smart. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, stepping in from the arc, Morant comfortable from there.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Morant, no good. Portland has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Sharp passes to Lillard. Inside. Oh, Adams with the block.
Well, Steven Adams is very much capable of anchoring a defense right there in a great spot to get the block. I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Pass to Smart. Jackson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls it from the top of the key and misses it off the right side of the rim. And the Trailblazers shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
NBA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Nurkic has checked in for Murray. Jeremy Grant comes in for Little. Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Thibault. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Sharp. Now here's Lillard. He's got 11. There's Simons with a 3. He can't hit that time. Moran against Lillard. Back to Moran. In the paint, Moran puts it in.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Moran starts going off, look out.
Grant with a screen on Moran. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Jackson, pass to Smart. Back to Jackson. Now Moran from behind the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother. These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams.
Now, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Now here's Henderson. No made baskets yet. Pass to Lillard. Over Morant. The shot by Lillard, no good. Memphis leading. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Henderson. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I think Grant, a great job there of going into contact, not shying away.
Shooting for Portland, Jeremy Grant at the line for 2.
That free throw misses.
The evolution of Grant has been something to watch. His offense has really grown by leaps and bounds and has become more consistent.
23 seconds left in the first half. Here's Morant. Oh, Morant attacking and finishing.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Here's Lillard. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Morant. Doesn't go for him. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm joined with Coach Taylor Jenkins. What's the focus as you look forward to the second half?
Just ignite our pace. You know, everything starts with our defense. Can we pick up our activity? We got to get some stops. Got to keep them off the free throw line. You got to get out and run. They're showing a great crowd in the paint, but just trust the pass. Everyone's got to trust each other, get multiple actions, get some good looks, and hopefully they'll fall for us.
High expectations for Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Inside, it's Grant and Nurkic. Damian Lillard out there with Scoot Henderson. And it's Simons in at the 3. Here's Morant. Over Lillard. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him. And so it's Nurkic who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 4, Henderson misses. And in most other draft classes, Scoot Henderson could have been a top pick.
Yeah, he has the talent and skill you want in a #1 overall pick. Circumstance of the class dropped him down, but he has everything you look for in a franchise centerpiece.
Here's Lillard after the basket by Memphis. For 3, Adams grabs the miss.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Lillard can't get it to go.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Down low, looking to get it going, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Kind of amazing that Lillard wasn't a big-time prospect out of high school, Brent.
Well, size had a lot to do with that, BA, and then Damian Lillard, it's hard to scout will, and he certainly has loads of that. Not many guys have a feel for the game like Dame does. For his career, Damian Lillard, one of the best free throw shooters in the history of the league. And he gets there a lot, too.
And it's Morant missing. The Trailblazers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Lillard finds Henderson. Back to Lillard. Beyond the arc. Yes, sir! You can count on Dame from deep.
And one of the quickest triggers in the West. Lillard says, now you see it, now you don't.
Lillard against Morant. Oh, misses the dunk. Simons passes to Lillard. Now here's Henderson. Nurkic a screen on Morant. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Who was stolen by Lillard.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
Free throw good, Lillard. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a youthful exuberance in the Grizzlies locker room that some say more resembles a college team. Jaren Jackson Jr. said, quote, everybody listens to the same music, does the same things, watches the same stuff. We all vibe together and we like hanging around each other, and it translates. Brian?
Oh, you like that connection. Allie, thank you. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Let them hit it.
Here's Nurkic. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. For Memphis, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Inside. Outside for Morant. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Portland has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Henderson against Smart.
It's a little too early to be over the limit. They need to keep a close eye on their foul situation.
Team foul. Shooting for Portland, Yusuf Nurkic, taking 2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Nurkic plays with a little bit of that edge, a little bit of moxie, and that toughness is something the teammates can rally behind.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And Memphis shooting a low 29% since halftime. Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
A wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man.
Henderson, the pass to Grant. Out to Lillard. Fires for 3. He drops it from range. Lillard's got 10 points here in the second half. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Back to Morant. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Some solid defense from Lillard. Henderson with it. Guarded now by Smart. Out to Lillard. This one for 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And we're going to have a jump ball. .156 left to play in the third quarter here. The 3 is up. And the three-pointer goes. And it's an 8-point Trailblazer lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You've got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Lillard can't get it to go.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Smart finds Jackson. Morant with it. Shoots over Grant. That one a little long. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2.
Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Murray's checked in for Nurkic. Little comes in for Grant. Thibault, he's checked in for Simons. And it's Sharp in for Henderson. Both shots good from the stripe.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Boom! Ja Morant!
And you know you're always going to see some highlights when Morant is on the court. I mean, he loves to use that incredible 44-inch vertical.
Pass to Murray. From downtown. Smart grabs the miss. Smart's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Now here's Morant. 43 points in the game. 15 seconds left in the third. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be foul number 5 on him. And due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Here's Bane. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And he knocks down the first one. He does not get the second one. Adams finds Jackson. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Portland Trailblazers. Clicking from deep, 4 threes made in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Three tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Smart and Bane run the wings. Jackson Jr. and Adams guard the paint together. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Now here's Morant. Morant on his way. Yep, that one's good. Morant's got 45 points.
Just electric. Ja Morant. I mean, someone you pay to see.
Murray up top. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. He buries it from 3.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Outside Morant. Tough points from Ja.
Boy, Morant is a gamer. Sinking that one right through contact.
Double team on Lillard. It's Little on the wing. And the 3 off target. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Oh, Morant takes the contact, and it still goes. Wow.
A great decision from Smart. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Timeout called. Portland
failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Nurkic just checked in for Murray. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, "Let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done." So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Little's shot is good.
That's such an evolving part of what Nasir can bring, that 3-point ball.
Morant against Lillard. And Ja Morant again. Morant's got 51.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Oh,
yes, sir!
Wow.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. It's Little on the wing. A good-looking shot from the wing. Little's got 5 points now this quarter.
Whew, how about that release from Nasir? That was quick.
Morant with it. Little's on him. And again, it's Ja Morant.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
The Trailblazers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. A quick shot there. It's off target. The Grizzlies have gotten all 6 shots to fall in the fourth quarter. And they take the lead. Morant's got 57 points.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball. He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Morant with the bucket.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Portland calls timeout. For the Trailblazers, Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Little. Anthony Simons comes in for Thibault, and it's Henderson in for Sharp. Portland has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Lillard passes to Henderson. Let's go with a 3. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside for Henderson. 4-3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Morant. Into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Portland has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. Here's Lillard. Oh, great work by Lillard in the paint.
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
Kicks it out to Smart. From deep paint. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic just got his 8th rebound here tonight. Morant against Lillard. Grant left side. To the middle. Nurkic. Count the basket and the foul! Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Clutch bucket by Nurkic on that possession. They needed that one.
And there's the cherry on top. Excellent trip up the floor to build out this lead.
Here's Morant. Some solid defense from Lillard. And so Grant will bring it up for the Trailblazers. It's a 5-point game. Simon's shot is good.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line in a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Here's Morant. They get it again. Dives for it, and the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it. Tillman's checked in for Adams.
For your Grizzlies, number 2, Xavier Tillman.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Simon's shot is good.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Double team on Lillard. Out left to the wing. Simons outside. Fires the 3. And it's Tillman with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Payne, the pass to Tillman. It's Smart on the wing. Drains the triple.
Oh, the range of Marcus Smart. Able to strike from beyond the arc.
Morant against Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Morant. So the Trailblazers win it. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Dame, for those of us watching, what does it feel like to be in a shooting groove like you were in tonight?
It feels like a workout. You know, when I'm doing my summertime workouts, even after practice sometimes, I'm just trying to get hot, you know, trying to get that rhythm. And that's what it feels like, you know, when you hold yourself to that standard of just making shots, being consistent at it and just getting hot, you know, and that's kind of what it felt like.
I can guarantee you none of our workouts feel like that, but thanks for the show tonight, Dame.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time for the New Balance Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
Coming right up, the Hawks taking on the Heat. For Atlanta, they know each game presents a test of physical endurance, of mental focus, and their ability to match up against any style of play. And that challenge is right ahead. Heat, Hawks, coming up on 2K Sports. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In at small and power forward, it's Hunter and Bay. In the backcourt, it's the stars Young and Murray. And it's Capella in at the center. And for the Heat, backcourt guards are Lowry and Hero. Adebayo at center with Martin next to him. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. So many teams, Greg, look to run these days. It's refreshing, isn't it, to see a battle between half-court offense.
And to excel at that. You have to be extremely tactical, minimize turnovers, and execution is key.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. There's the pass to Capella. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Adebayo. Fires from deep. Hunter grabs the miss. Atlanta with the ball. Pass to Capella. And it's Lowry with the rebound.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Year in and year out, Smitty, the Heat bring energy and commitment to the defensive end.
Kevin, the Miami Heat has a strong culture, and they've done a good job bringing in players that match their identity. It's led to a great deal of success. Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Lowry against Young. into the lane. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time. A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
May kicks to Young. No good from outside. He'd have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Down low. And Adebayo throws it down.
And Jimmy Butler all about team play. Great find right there.
Hawks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Young with the ball. Butler covering. Young's shot is off.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Hero produces across the board. Some guys have potential, others just get it done.
Passes it to Bay. Here's Capella. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Great D that time from Adebayo. Butler kicks to Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Hero's got 6.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now, here is Young. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Despite his size, Young's unafraid to attack in the lane.
Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Sinks the triple. He has 7.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
The Hawks trail by 5. Launches it. And the rebound goes to Martin.
And Trae Young may have taken it personally that he was drafted 5th in that stacked 2018 draft.
And GA, that draft was full of superstars. But you're right, he's played the most NBA games out of the top 5 picks in that draft.
And Miami making a change here. Robinson's checked in. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Young. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
Here's Butler, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And for Jimmy Butler, he's the type of player we know, Steve, that fills in the gaps wherever his team needs it.
Kevin, he's often the top scorer, defender, and playmaker for his team. His desire to win is unmatched. Jimmy Butler might be the most overlooked superstar in this league.
And the first one drops. Steve, thinking back to the 2018 draft, Atlanta made a trade that day with major ramifications.
Kevin, yes they did. At the core of it, it was Young for Doncic. It might have been easy to second guess at first, but Young has had an enormous impact on the Hawks.
Love's checked in for the Heat. So when we're talking about team identities, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place. And that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 6 points for Bam Adebayo. And Murray's got the ball here for Atlanta. They trail by 6. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Robinson. Here's Adebayo. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And recently, Smitty, we've seen Bam Adebayo step it up on the offensive end.
Greg is always excited to see a great player take it to another level. He's obviously even more comfortable than ever attacking the hoop.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Richardson, he's checked in for Caleb Martin. And Hero subbed in for Butler. Free throw good, Adebayo.
I just love Adebayo's passion for the game and his desire to reinvent his position.
The Hawks trail by 9. And here's Young from the arc, and it's Miami with the rebound. Robinson passes to Hero, and here's Richardson outside, buries it from three-point range.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Hero with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Pass to Richardson. Rebound by Murray. Atlanta's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Young's shot is off. The Heat leading by 12.
Atlanta foul. DeAndre Hunter. Third personal foul.
And throughout his career, Steve, as we know, Tyler Hero has never been shy of the big moment. He loves it.
He thrives in games that are tight at the end. His great off-ball movement allows him to find looks, Kevin. Hero isn't afraid of stepping up with the game on the line.
The first one falls.
Hero is a huge player for this team, a guy who does a little bit of everything out there.
Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Adebayo. Both shots good from the stripe.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Capella dishes to Hunter. Capella against Bryant. To end the run, and it's Murray, that time on the assist from Capella.
A lot of teams bait Murray into taking this shot, and he obliges by knocking it down.
Hero against Young. Outside, Hero. Launches a three, traps in the tray. Hero's got 11 points.
This is really what separates Tyler Hero as a player. The confidence and touch from deep.
And so it's the Miami Heat finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. Back to the action in just a minute. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Miami.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
Another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
And so in the game for the Hawks, outside the wings are Murray and Hunter. In the post, it's Bey and Capella. And it's Young in at the point. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Trae Young has been talking smack from a young age. He said if I was doing something nice, I wanted to let them know about it. Once he got to the NBA, Trae says, I was more of a fan of the guys I was going against. Once I got out of that mindset and started being competitive, talking a little trash, that's when everything clicked. Kevin?
David, not shy at all. Thank you. For Miami, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Smitty, back in the 2001-2 season, you led the NBA in three-point shooting. Over 47% from deep. Did you play in the wrong era?
I don't think so, Kevin, but I do wish at times I could have played a few seasons in this era. That season, I only took about 3 trades per game. Now, I'd be taking like 15, Kevin.
No good there.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Here's Bay. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Great vision. Murray's such a complete player.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Outside, Hero. From outside the arc. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle, here's Murray. And he banks in the layup. Murray's got his second bucket of the game to go.
In terms of playmaking, Trey is as good as they come.
To the paint, here's Bryant. Second chance shot. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Young with the ball. Robinson picks him up. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. At one point, they led by 16. And Smitty, here we have Atlanta consistently knocking on the door in a crowded Eastern Conference.
You know, Kevin, they have added talent. Unfortunately, so has the rest of the conference. But Atlanta's still young, and they have room to grow.
Now Lowry following the three-point attempt by DeJounte Murray. And that one, good.
Lowry doing a good job of looking to include his teammates.
The Hawks trail by 14. Young outside. That one wide left.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Bryant with a screen on Young. Lowry passes to Bryant. From deep, just 5 to shoot. Trains the three-pointer. Bryant's got 5.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Outside for Murray. And the pass to Bay. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young with the ball. Lowry picks him up.
Can't be overly physical with Young because that gets you into trouble.
First team foul.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Young. Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Adebayo is checked in for Thomas Bryant. Jimmy Butler comes in for Duncan Robinson. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Tyler Hero. Pass to Murray. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Good work defensively by Richardson. Rejected by Murray.
So quick off the floor, Murray can afford to wait until the shooter commits.
Atlanta again missing. The Heat leading by 18. Butler finds Lowry. Now here's Love. Here's Butler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
The shot fake of Jimmy Butler is tough not to fall for.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
And he knocks down the first one.
I feel like Jimmy Butler would fit well during my heyday. Jimmy plays with a lot of attitude.
And so Butler nails both of them. The Hawks trail by 20. Young with the ball. And it's Richardson picking him up. Elbow shot. Murray, good. Murray's got 6.
Finding a soft spot in the belly of that defense. Murray taking full advantage.
In the corner, it's Richardson. Miami no good on that time either.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And here's Young from the arc, and it's Miami with the rebound. Love's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. It's Richardson on the wing. Again, the miss by the Heat. Atlanta's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Murray for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. It's Richardson on the wing. He kicks it to Lowry. In the corner, it's Richardson. Jacks up a 3. Richardson missing again.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. So the goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Martin's checked in for the Heat. Hero comes in for Josh Richardson. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Adebayo with a screen on Murray. Hero, and Capella sends it back.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Yeah, sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
.23 seconds left in the first half. Hero passes to Adebayo. And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Left side, Butler. No good with the layup. And so it's the Miami Heat holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kyle Lowry. Kyle, you came out strong to take advantage in the first half. Were you pleased with the effort?
Yeah, we got to keep it up. Our defensive intensity has to stay high.
That has led to some great play at the other end. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Miami leading by 18. The wingman, it's Hero and Butler. Adebayo at center with Martin next to him. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with.
Gifted scorer. I like when Lowry takes initiative and looks to capitalize inside.
And Smitty, what's the intangible that really sets Kyle Lowry apart from the others?
GA, his toughness. It's elite. You look at his size, but he plays bigger than his size. He can do things physically that most guards can't.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
First team foul.
Lowry against Young, and finished off by Martin.
Love watching these guys take flight. Caleb Martin is no exception.
Young inside. Lowry covering. Bay passes to Young. Plays it up and banks it in. And that's 13 points for Trae Young.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
There's Hero with the three, and it's Trae Young with the rebound. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Hero with it, and guarded by Capella. Pulls it up. Again, the Heat, good for two.
Oh, Tyler Hero, flashing those panels.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Hawks ball.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Capella draws the double.
Great body control and the long reach. Bam Adebayo was all over that shot.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, there was quite a bit of shakeup in the Hawks front office last season amid rumors of discord. DeJounte Murray said, "There's a lot of noise, but at the end of the day, winning takes care of it all. So we need to control what we can control, continue to come together as brothers, and try to go out and win basketball games." Kevin, back to you.
All right, that's all they can do. David, thanks.
The confidence Trae Young plays with is really something. It helps him be such a thorn in the D side.
They get it again, and there it is for him. Martin's got 6 points.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
He kicks to Capella. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Yes, Adebayo. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Inside. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. He has 5.
Okay, Jimmy. He is doing his thing from mid-range. Terrific from there.
Young with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. They grab their own miss.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. That's good from Capella.
You know, this is part of the book on defending Capella. Teams often try to make him earn his points at the line.
Robinson's checked in for Kyle Lowry. Now, Hero. He's got 14. Passes it to Adebayo. Hunter against Butler. Outside Martin. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Young. And too long on the shot.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
To the inside, Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
The emergence of Adebayo as a scorer, this franchise has to be ecstatic.
Young pass to Bay. He dishes it to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Bounce pass from Bay. Tries again. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. And here's Miami. They're on a 14-5 run here. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. And some changes here for the Heat. Thomas Bryant comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Kevin Love in for Caleb Martin. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. A nice shot by Young.
Lots of contact on Trae Young, but he battles right through it.
The Heat have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Butler feeling it out a bit. And the layup's good off the glass. Butler's got 4 points in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And Young kicks to Hunter. Just 5 on the clock. Young inside. Robinson on him. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Atlanta's shooting just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. Great positioning on the putback.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
Butler against Hunter. Now here's Butler. He's guarded closely. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And so it's Miami in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. In at small and power forward, it's Hunter and Bay. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. Here's Richardson, following the basket by Trae Young. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Richardson kicks to Bryant. And here's Love for 3.
Woo, staying active on defense. Saddiq Bey making his presence felt.
And here's Young from the arc. The rebound by Bryant.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Richardson against Young for 3. Love hands it from downtown. Love's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, it's great playing with big guys who can space the floor. Love does that and a lot more.
Here's Hunter. The rebound by Bryant. Bryant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Richardson. Robinson dishes to Richardson. Inside, here's Bryant.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, discipline, and that's a beautiful pass.
Young with the ball. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Basket counts.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
The pass to Love. Here's Jovic. Love in the post. He's defended by Bay. Love, no luck. And it's Bay with the ball for Atlanta. Here's Murray. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Bryant. Here's Jovic. Rebound, Atlanta. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Murray. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
The assist.
And it's 8 points for DeJounte Murray.
I just love this kid's fearlessness. Goes right at him, draws contact. It doesn't matter to him.
Now here's Richardson. A wide open look for Love. Bangs home the trifecta. Love's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Heat.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Banked in off the glass.
Even though he takes a lot of threes these days, Kevin Love's foundation is to score inside.
Here's Young. It's hauled in by Richardson. He'd have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. To the middle. And there's Love. That's good on the assist by Richardson. Love's got 10 points in the quarter.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
They get it back. Hunter, no good. Miami's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
2 minutes.
Young against Richardson. Outside Robinson. 5 to shoot. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
To the paint, here's Jovic. Outside for Robinson. Bryant has the open look, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Heat.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Bam Adebayo.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play. Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away. Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
Richardson finds Love. Back to Richardson. Robinson on the wing. Offline with his three. And a deep three from Young. The rebound by Bryant. Richardson outside. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Bam. Activity on blast tonight. How pleased were you with the performance?
I'm just happy we won. You know, the stats don't matter unless you get a win. So I'm happy we got a win and keep dedicating them to my mom, man. You know, she's my blessing, so she just keeps blessing me for some reason.
Love the love, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now our New Balance player of the game, Kevin Love.